Stefan Lederer, co-founder of Bitmovin, startup based in Carinthia, Austria. Is interesting. You have a lot of support. Like there are a lot of supporting agencies from the Chamber of Commerce or from the university. There's a lot of talent, a lot of motivated people. But at the same time, you have to go out in the world and test if there are customers for the product that you're building and for the startup that you're building. So it's a really, really good soil to build new products and to build startups. But at the same time, you have to go out to talk to customers, to meet customers, and to figure out if your product is the right thing that you're working on. Because we have a strong engineering and research background. We are a spin-off from the university in Klagenfurt here in Carinthia. And we worked on streaming standards, streaming technologies here. The university is in the top tier of global universities in that particular area. And this foundation that was created by the professors of this particular institute was basically our playground where we did our PhDs in. And we took this DNA of research and technology into the company, and we strive towards market leading and innovation leading products. And that's what we're building. We build products and a portfolio of product that is extremely focused in terms of like those products go really, really deep in that specific area. And through this technological depth and foundation, we can build products that are just performing better, that are leading in the market based on the different KPIs and measurements. And that's the reason why we are successful, and that's the reason why we are growing as we grow at the moment and have a really good market position. Innovation means like constantly challenging the status quo. That's one of our values as a company as well. We want to constantly iterate and challenge what we're doing and try to be ahead of like us and our growth, and try, okay, what we do one thing for a year and it's like, okay, we have to think about like, is that still adequate for where we are in our growth? And do we have to innovate around that? And the same thing obviously also applies to our products. Innovation and like thinking ahead, like thinking, okay, we're pretty good at what we're doing, but that doesn't mean we cannot do it better. So I think that's important for us. And we as a company pay a lot of attention to it. We carve out time of our employees to think about innovation. We set innovation goals as a company, and we also invest in the innovation of not even tomorrow, but even like the day after tomorrow. And therefore, we have research collaborations with, for example, the university here in Klagenfurt. We have a whole lab of 10 PhD students that we co-finance that purely works on the future topics, and that also matches our long-term vision as a company, where we want to like shape the future of video and with the technologies that we are building, and that's done through innovation. And that I think clearly shows how important it is for us. Don't over-engineer a product before you go to market. I think that's a common problem of founders at the beginning, especially in Europe. I think it's important to go out and talk to customers very, very early. Even if it's just the idea, there's no reason to be afraid of talking about it. It's all about execution at the end of the day. And like really going out, testing the idea, refining the idea, iterating on the idea is super important. A lot of like people spend too much time perfectionizing or perfecting an idea or a product while there's no proof yet that that's the right incarnation or version of the product. It might be a little bit different, but we don't know if you don't test it out with a customer. And from that perspective, going out, talking with customers very early on, getting feedback, using this feedback to refine the product that the company is building, and yeah, getting early traction through those early supporters on the customer side. And it's just so important and instrumental for people to build the right products and to find the right product market fit. After that, it's easy, but finding the right product market fit early on is important.